Good evening, good evening. Hello, and welcome to Secure Your Finances, the show that helps business owners reduce their biggest expense, taxes, legally, ethically, and compliantly. I'm your host, Maggie Montague, and today we're continuing our Working Women Wednesday series. And we have our third guest on the show, Miss Tamika Davis.
Hello.
Founder and owner of 2Nutritious, a health and wellness nutrition club. Welcome, Tamika.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, so my name's Tamika. I'm retired Air Force after 20 years. We moved to the Tampa Bay location after I retired. I'm married. I have 4 kids. I have 1 grandbaby.
Oh.
And that's my life right there and work.
Oh. Awesome. So your health and wellness nutrition club was formerly located in Brandon, Florida.
Yes.
And now you are newly mobile. So what all does that entail?
So now I am able to go to my customers. They can either choose delivery or pickup. And my pickup location is in Riverview. So a lot of people are excited about that.
Nice.
And it's been going great. So.
Okay, awesome. So what products do you offer? What are we purchasing from you?
Okay, so we have meal replacement shakes, which of course they're delicious. It's not your typical protein shake. It tastes like drinking a real shake, but it's healthy. We have loaded energy teas that come with vitamins B12, B6, and C. It also has aloe for digestion. Also offer a beauty drink, which is similar to the loaded tea, same products, but it does add a collagen. And, love the collagen for your skin, hair, and nails. And I also have a specialty drink for those that want the protein but don't want a protein shake. So we offer 2 different flavors of protein. That's fruity flavor that goes in the drinks, and it's just delicious, and it's low carb, and they just taste great. It's like when you're trying to be healthy and stay on the right track, that's the way to go.
Okay, so we have meal replacement shakes and loaded teas.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So most of us had a New Year's resolution, I'm sure, to get healthy, stay healthy, all of those type of things. So if you are still on that track or need to get back on that track, it sounds like we need to be placing orders with 2Nutritious.
That's right.
All right. Awesome. So health and wellness industry, super big industry. How did you get into it, especially with your background being in the Air Force?
So after I retired, I had a friend that was constantly posting going to a nutrition club, and she would post these shakes and they would look so delicious. And I'm just like, is that really healthy? And she's like, yes, it is. It's good. So I stopped by the nutrition club one day and I was hooked. Like, I had the turtle cheesecake shake, and
oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that was all it wrote. I was there every day. And then it would help keep me full also. So with me having PCOS, it's difficult to lose weight. And when you're trying to lose weight, it's hard to find something that tastes good and still trying to do right. So that hit the spot. So once I was there, I talked to the owner about how to get into this, and she explained it to me, and I haven't turned back since. So
wow. So let's pause right there. Let's dive deep into that a little bit. So you just asked the owner, you said, hey, I'm interested in opening something like this. What does it take? And she was like super open to just giving you the blueprint.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She was like, oh, and she ran it down for me.
Wow.
And she became my sponsor, and she helped me, and that's where 2Nutritious came from.
That's awesome. In our community, it's hard to find people who will openly give you the blueprint, who will mentor you with open arms, and not be offended if somebody comes in and say, hey, I want to do something like this. That's collaboration over competition mentality gets people far, because I'm
Yeah.
sure she has reaped the benefits of mentoring you in some way,
Yeah.
shape, or form. And then now you are able to carry on what you've learned from her.
Correct.
So that is
Yes.
awesome. I'm
Yeah.
super
I was
happy to hear
excited.
that. Yeah, that's awesome. So I know that, there's a lot of myths around the products that you offer, shakes, teas. You probably already just mentioned one, like, is this actually really healthy? So
Right, right.
what's a common myth about the products that you offer? And can you just break that down for us?
Um, Main thing is it doesn't work, or it does work, but you got to do all these extra things, but it's not. I say this for every diet, every program. Anytime you're trying to change anything, they all work. You
Mm-hmm.
just have to follow the directions. You follow the directions and you do it right, it works. So that's the main thing that I hear is that it doesn't work. But anybody who's had those energy teas, they're addicted, so they know they work. They serve their purpose and they taste good. And I know I went to the doctor and I had got some blood work done, and they were like, "Are you on any vitamins? Because your B12 is high." I was like, "No, I'm not on anything." Then I thought about it, and I only drink one tea a day, maybe. And I was like, "Oh wow!" Like, so it's the product. What they say is in there is in the product. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice. So I come to your off, you visit your website as a first time customer, and I decide to get something. Is there like a consultation I should have with you prior to? Is it just whatever I think? Like, how do I choose what's best for me?
Yes, most definitely you can reach out to me and ask for suggestions. And my main thing is, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a shake? Because if you want a shake, or no, I just want a drink. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so then that goes from there. And then from there we break down the different flavors. What flavors do you like? Like, what is your thing? Is it berry? Is it tropical? Is it lime? Is it orange? And then from there, that's how we go from the teas, because it's so many teas. And since I went mobile, I've shortened my menu, what's out there. So my customers that was coming into the shop, they know they pretty much can order whatever, because they know the name of the different
Of it.
drinks. But for new
Right.
customers, most definitely reach out to me and we can figure out like what's the best way for you to go.
All right. So what is your most popular tea?
The most popular tea is Boss Lady. Shout out to Lene and Dreamer. Dreamer pushes that Boss Lady tea like no other. And that has strawberry, dragon fruit, and watermelon in it. And it's a
Nice.
berry-based drink. So that's the popular one. And then with
Okay.
shakes is turtle cheesecake, because I guess that's the one that I push people the most. Also in Southern Pecan. Southern Pecan is another one that
Mm.
people just love, and it just tastes so good. And that's the first thing they say is like, there is no way there's no sugar in this. It's like, yeah, it is.
That's awesome. That is super awesome. Now it's making me want one. I want one right now. That sounds so delicious. And then to just know that, oh my goodness, it's healthy. Like, I can
Right.
actually have variety. I don't have to,
Yes.
you know,
And even if it's just one meal, sometimes it's not even about just, I'm not trying to lose weight. I used to have a lot of people come in my shop and say that, well, I'm not trying to lose weight. Well, just have it because maybe you wanted a shake and this shake tastes good and it just happened to be healthy.
right. Yeah, it definitely beats the alternative. Like, there's so much sugar. I saw a graphic the other day that had like the sugar cubes next to each drink and like
Yes.
how much was in each. And the content and the amount of that is ridiculous. And you don't
Ridiculous. Yeah,
actually
it is.
realize it because you're just like, oh, whatever, and you just drink it and keep going. But it's a lot of sugar, and sugar, like
Right.
salt, is so
Hmm.
bad for you. So
Yeah. And when you
it's
make a
great.
change, I have one customer that drinks sodas all day. But when she drinks the tea, she says she does not have any at all. So that's her motivation to keep,
Wow.
like, she orders every week and it helps her stay off, which she's lost. When you drop something that carries that much sugar, you see a difference in weight instantly. So
Right. Wow. So you said pickup is in Riverview. How far do you deliver?
within 5 miles, I am off of Triple Creek and Big Bend. So that gives a pretty good range.
Okay. Awesome. And is there additional, like, let's say people specifically in Tampa want to order from you? Is there additional for pick it like delivery out that way, or can we pick up from you? Just is it best
Yes,
to just
most
pick up?
definitely. If somebody is outside of what I advertise, of course, I'm not going to turn down anybody. We just have to make sure that I don't have any deliveries out here or any customers coming to pick up, and we can coordinate. I deliver as far as Busch Gardens, like a couple weeks ago. So I get a
Wow.
couple orders that way, but they know to reach out to me and say, hey, are you available to come this far? And if I am, then I get them their items.
Okay, awesome. I love that. I love that. All right. Well, last question I have for you. Definitely we're about paying it forward, and a lot of our listeners are either in business or trying to get in business, trying to figure out what they want to do. So what advice would you give someone who wants to get into your line of business?
Well, most definitely reach out to me. And then with our products, I think you gotta love them. You have to love them. You have to most definitely try them, because if you don't love them, then there's no purpose in you trying to sell it. So
Right.
that's the main thing. If you haven't tried it, try them. And if you love them, we can go from there.
I think that's an important lesson within itself,
Yes.
whether you're getting into the health and wellness industry or anything other than that. If you're going to be reselling products of any kind,
Yes,
you definitely have to fall in love with the line and use them yourself in
that's
order
right.
to really convince someone else. So that is amazing. I love that you are out here getting us healthy, getting us fit, reducing sugar, all of those things that I
Yes.
love personally. Where can we find you if we'd like to order or just get in contact?
Okay, so on Facebook, I am 2Nutritious. So two space, the number two space, nutritious, or you can, like, I guess if you put it when you're tagging, is you keep everything together. And then on Instagram, I am TWO Nutritious.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Yes.
today.
Thank
That
you for having
concludes,
me.
of course, that concludes today's episode of Secure Your Finances. For more information like this or to hear our other Working Women Wednesday episodes, please visit us on all social media platforms under Secured Financials, secured with a D, financials with an S, as well as visit our website at www.securedfinancials.net. And I hope you all have a good day.
Bye.